Why 99% of people fail before breakfast. It is a harsh statement, but it is also a truth. This failure is not about burning your toast. It is about losing the battle for your day before it has even begun. It is about waking up and immediately surrendering your focus, your peace, and your power to chaos. This is the reality for the 99%. But there is another group, the successful 1%. They are not successful by accident. They are successful by design. They have a secret, a powerful morning system that builds a fortress around their mind. This system allows them to win the day, every day. It is not a modern life hack. It is an ancient philosophy. And today, we will give you the keys to join the successful 1%. In this video, we will reveal the 5 ancient secrets that separate the 1% from the masses. This is your invitation to stop failing before breakfast and start living a life of purpose and power. The first reason so many people fail before breakfast is that they are unprepared. They are reactive. The successful 1% are different. They prepare for the day's challenges. This is a powerful Stoic practice. It is known as premeditatio malorum. This means the premeditation of evils. This may sound negative, but it is the ultimate strategy for a positive day. It is how the successful 1% stay calm and in control. Most people walk into their day completely unprepared. They hope for a smooth, easy day. Then, the first obstacle appears. A difficult colleague, heavy traffic, a critical email. They are shocked. They become angry. This is the moment they fail before breakfast. Their inner peace is gone. The successful 1%, however, are like a wise general. They study the map before the battle. The great Emperor Marcus Aurelius did this. He would say to himself, "Today I shall meet with interference, ingratitude, and selfishness." He knew he would meet difficult people. This preparation armed him with patience. This is how you join the successful 1%. Each morning, find a few moments of silence. Close your eyes. Gently walk through the day ahead in your mind. Ask yourself what could go wrong. Perhaps a meeting will be canceled. Perhaps someone will be rude. See these things not with fear, but as possibilities. Then visualize yourself responding with calm, with reason, with patience. You're not surprised. You're not broken. You are prepared. You have stopped yourself from failing before breakfast. The philosopher Seneca wrote, "Unexpectedness adds to the weight of a disaster." By expecting challenges, you rob them of their power. You are no longer a victim. You are a commander. This is not pessimism. This is the realism of the successful 1%. It is the first step to building your resilience. When challenges come, you will meet them with quiet confidence. You have already won the first battle of the day. The second reason the 99% fail before breakfast is that their mind is lost. It is stuck in the past or anxious about the future. The successful 1% do the opposite. They embrace the gift of today. The Stoics had a famous phrase for this, memento mori. Remember you will die. For the 99%, this sounds morbid. They avoid this thought. For the successful 1%, this is a tool for life. It is the secret to living with incredible purpose and joy. Seneca said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." The 99% waste their time. They fail before breakfast by living in a delusion of infinite time. Memento mori is the cure. In your morning reflection, contemplate this truth. This day is a precious gift. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow is not promised. All you have is now. This thought creates urgency and gratitude. It is a filter that shows you what truly matters. When you remember your time is finite, small worries fade away. The fear of what others think becomes insignificant. This is the mindset of the successful 1%. Marcus Aurelius wrote to himself, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." Imagine starting your day with that clarity. If you knew this was your last day, would you complain? Would you waste it on anger? No. You would focus. You would love. You would appreciate. Practicing memento mori turns a normal day into a miracle. It makes you a more present, more focused human being. This is how you stop failing before breakfast. You awaken to the vibrant reality of the present. You join the successful 1% who know that every moment is a treasure. The third reason the 99% fail before breakfast is chaos. Their mind is a storm of uncontrolled thoughts and anxieties. The successful 1% bring order to this chaos. They do this by conversing with themselves. The tool they use is a philosophical journal. This is not a diary. It is a training ground for your mind, a gymnasium for the soul. The 99% let their thoughts control them. The 1% control their thoughts. This is the difference between success and failure. Every morning, take a pen and paper. For 5 or 10 minutes, write for your own clarity. Ask yourself powerful questions. What did I learn from yesterday? What is the most important thing today? What virtue will I need to practice? What am I grateful for? Be completely honest. This is your private space. This act of writing does something magical. It takes the confusing mess of thoughts from your head. It places them on the page. The fear that seemed so large looks smaller. The goal that seemed distant becomes a clear step. This is self-coaching. You become your own mentor. You align your actions with the person you want to be. The 99% live an unexamined life. Their life is lived on autopilot. That is why they fail before breakfast. Our thoughts create our reality. By taking a few minutes to converse with yourself, you bring intention and order to your mind. This is how the successful 1% build a calm and focused mind. A mind ready for victory. The fourth reason the 99% fail before breakfast is weakness. They are slaves to comfort. We live in a world obsessed with comfort. We seek the easiest path, but a life of constant comfort creates a fragile spirit. The successful 1% know this. That is why they choose a small hardship. They practice voluntary discomfort. As Seneca said, a gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. The 1% perfect themselves through trial. The 99% avoid friction and remain unpolished. Each morning, deliberately choose one small, safe thing that is uncomfortable. This is how you build mental muscle. Take a cold shower, just for 30 seconds. It trains your mind to endure. Skip that first cup of coffee. It teaches you that your energy comes from within. Exercise immediately. It trains you to act, not just wait for motivation. The purpose is twofold. First, it expands your comfort zone. The small hardship you choose makes all other challenges of the day seem smaller. This is a secret of the successful 1%. Second, it cultivates immense gratitude. After a cold shower, warmth feels like a luxury. After fasting, food is a blessing. The 99% take comfort for granted. The 1% earn their appreciation. Resilience is a skill you build. By choosing a small hardship each morning, you make a deposit in your bank of mental toughness. You are proving to yourself that you are stronger than your desire for comfort. You are forging a spirit that cannot be easily broken. You are leaving the 99% behind. The fifth and final reason the 99% fail before breakfast is that they fight the wrong battles. They waste their energy on things they cannot change. The successful 1% understand the ultimate secret. They define their sphere of power. The Stoics called this the dichotomy of control. This principle is simple. Some things are in our power. Some things are not. The 99% confuse the two. This is the root of their anxiety and frustration. This is why they fail. The successful 1% know the difference. What is in our power? Our thoughts, our choices, our actions, our character. Was not in our power. Everything else, the weather, the traffic, what other people think of us, the outcome of our efforts. The 99% get angry at the rain. They are devastated when an outcome doesn't go their way. The successful 1% focus only on their own actions. They use the analogy of an archer. The archer controls their aim, their breath, and the release of a string. The archer does not control the wind. The foolish archer is happy only if they hit the bullseye. The stoic archer finds satisfaction in a perfect shot. The outcome is external. Their success is in the effort. In the morning, draw this line in the sand. List your intentions. I will be patient. I will focus. This is your sphere of power. Then, list the outcomes you cannot control. I cannot control if my boss appreciates my work. Let go of these. This is freedom. This is the power of the successful 1%. You're no longer a hostage to external events. Your peace of mind is your own. These are the 5 secrets. This is the blueprint. This is the system that separates the successful 1% from the 99% who fail before breakfast. To prepare for challenges. To embrace the gift of today. To converse with yourself. To choose a small hardship. And to define your sphere of power. These are not quick fixes. They are deep practices. They begin in the morning. Your morning is a blank page. A daily opportunity to reset. By using this system, you're not just having a good morning. You're consciously building a good life. A life of resilience, purpose, and profound inner peace. You are building that fortress for your mind. The path is now clear. The secrets are revealed. The power to stop failing before breakfast and join the successful 1% is waiting for you. It is waiting in the quiet moments of tomorrow's sunrise. If you are ready to make this change, if you are ready to join the successful 1%, then your journey starts now. Show your commitment. Support our channel by clicking the join button. Your support allows us to continue sharing this powerful wisdom. To take your first free step, subscribe to the channel and like this video. Every act of support helps us build a community of strong, wise individuals. Thank you for your time. Stay strong and be successful.